want to share with you one of the worst examples of customer service I have ever seen in my entire life. I was actually a district manager of a grocery store chain. And I was driving around to different stores one day with another district manager. And we came into one store late in the afternoon. It was probably 4 o'clock before we got there. 4 or 5, maybe even 5 o'clock. We were pushing at the time where it was almost time to go home. So it was just going to be a pretty brief visit. We were going to check some things in the store, make sure the store was running properly, make sure everything was clean, make sure all the merchandise was displayed properly, make sure everything was priced properly. It was a short visit as we walked the store. And as we got done walking the store, the manager came up to us. And I'll never forget. He said, there was a little incident in the store today with a client, a customer, but I took care of it and it's no big deal. And we asked him a few questions, but he was sort of evasive in answering the questions for us. And we went about our business, but we were getting ready to leave. It was dark outside, it was time to go home, and we wanted to go home. But I thought, you know what, before we go home, it's probably a good idea that we look at the videotape to find out what really happened with the client or the customer that day. And the grocery store that I was looking at, videotape surveillance of the front of the store had just started coming into place. And our video surveillance was actually poorly designed, and it was in the cashier area and the little sliding doors down here. And so they were actually using some of these, and it was a lane that was closed off. And so in order to view the video, I couldn't go in the office and view the video. I had to get on my hands and knees, and I'm lying down in my suit on the floor, basically, like this, watching this video, which is a sort of a funny sight anyway. And so I'm watching this video, trying to get to the exact time this happens. And I find the videotape. And what I found was not a little incident that he had taken care of properly. What I found was a major, major ordeal that had the potential of costing our company a lot of money. A lady came in that morning, and she had some orange juice. And the orange juice was expired. You know, a carton of orange juice, it was like $1.69 or $1.89 at that time. She brought 2 of them in to return them. Now, the return policy at this particular grocery store was a pretty lenient return policy. We would take anything back, and we would actually give you double your money back. Or we'd give you 2 products. So if she brought the 2 orange juices in, and it was the fact that they were out of date, we would apologize to her. Sorry for the inconvenience. Can I get you 2 more orange juices, and I'll give you your money back, is the proper response. Or do you want 4 orange juices? Either way, that's double. Either double product or one single product and money back. Or if they just don't want the product anymore, I didn't like it. It tasted awful. Well, then we just give them double their money back. It was a double your money back policy. The people who owned the store, the people responsible for running the store, making those decisions, knew it was important that everybody who came in that grocery store would feel free to try any product. If we had generic products, they'd be free to try them to see if they were as good as the normal product. If they weren't, they could bring the can back and we'd give them their money back. We wanted them to feel comfortable trying every single product in the store, and we wanted to let them know that we were confident that the food that you're going to get in this store, whether it be the produce, whether it be the frozen food, whether it be the bread, whatever it is, that you can buy with 100% knowledge knowing that it's going to be good. And if it's not, you get your money back. Lady goes, yeah, I'll get orange juice. I want my money back. The manager said, no. He said, I don't sell out-of-date stuff at my grocery store. I check my dates every single day. And I was just back there on the date of that orange juice, and I can tell you the date on that orange juice right now. And he told the date on the orange juice. He was pretty accurate on that. He did keep a pretty good handle on his dates. So he says, you bought too much orange juice. When you go into a store, lady, and if you're only going to drink 1 carton of orange juice by the time it expires, only buy 1 carton of orange juice. Don't buy 4 cartons of orange juice and let them go out of date in your refrigerator at home and then bring it back to my store and expect to get your money back. The lady was offended. I mean, extremely offended, as I would be in this situation, as I was just in shock lying down on the floor looking at the videotape. Well, the lady is upset, and she walks out the door, and then she walks back in the door. And she wants her orange juice back. And the manager said, no, you can't have it back. It's out of date. And you're just going to take it to another store and try to get your money back, and I'm not going to have it. So he took her orange juice, didn't give her double her money back, and at the same time, he wouldn't give her orange juice back that she had paid for. He had it in a garbage bag, a white garbage bag. I'll always remember this, a white garbage bag. He put it in the garbage bag. He took the garbage bag out. He tied it up. And the lady started She wanted her orange juice back. And so what my manager did is he took the garbage sack, the garbage bag full of orange juice that was out of date, and he held it over his head. And this lady is actually jumping up in the air. I mean, I can just picture your big brother holding something over his little sister's head, and the little sister's reaching up trying to grab it, and he won't let her grab it because he's taller than she is. That was what was happening in my store. And there's customers in my store waiting in line, observing this entire thing. And I couldn't believe it. Well, they're going all the way back, and they're going back and forth. They're dancing around. I mean, like this, trying to get this orange juice, keep it away from her, and she's trying to get it. Well, eventually she breaks the bag a little bit, and orange juice comes down on the ground. The next thing that happens, as he continues this little exercise with this lady, she falls down. She slips on the orange juice, and she falls right on her backside. She's lying on the middle of the floor, right there in my grocery store, with orange juice all around her, and my manager standing over her with a plastic bag full of orange juice like this. That was a little incident. A little incident. Oh my. I couldn't believe it. I called the other district manager over there, and I said, look at this. Before you know it, what do you think we got? We got a phone call. So-and-so has a customer complain about something that happened in the store today. My boss, we had to call our boss immediately. I mean, we have lawsuit written all over this thing, right? We had to call our boss immediately. Our boss had to spend about 2 hours in the store with the manager, with us, the district manager. The district manager, the director had somebody that was right with him training for another director position. So you have 2 district managers, you have 2 directors in this meeting with this manager for 2 hours. The money that was costing our company right then was a lot more than giving double your money back for the orange juice. He never got it. He did not like the policy. He did not like the return policy. He didn't think you should get double your money back. He thought she was ripping her off. He thought that it was going to hurt his inventory because we were very serious about inventory. We didn't want a big inventory loss. You don't lose your inventory. You write it on a sheet of paper, and it's not counted against your inventory. He didn't want to have anything to do with it. Luckily for us, the store that I was working with, I tell you what, they would hardly fire anyone. They didn't fire the guy, but luckily for us, he resigned a few weeks later, realizing that his idea of customer service and our idea of customer service was not even anywhere close. We did put him on final warning, and we said, if there's anything that happens in the next month, if anybody even remotely complains about the service you're offering the next month, you will be terminated. But he quit within a couple weeks, and we were able to move on and hire a more customer service friendly manager for that particular store. But could you imagine being in the store that day? Could you imagine if you were a client? What are you going to do if you were a customer in that store? You're going to go out and you're going to tell 10, 20, 30 people. There are probably still people in Chicago that are telling that story today. I tell it all the time. And it became known as, with all the other district managers, as the orange juice incident. And it was the story that was told about how terrible some of the customer service was taking place in our stores, and how we really had to fix those things, and we were going to make our stores be successful and compete with other grocery stores. So it's very important that we offer great customer service, and it's very important that we do the things that are going to make the clients happy. And if it takes $5